Okay, boys and girls, let's review changes to the environment today. Our essential question: what are some ways that living things can change the environment around us? And with living things, we're talking about people, plants, and animals. And our standard says we can obtain, evaluate, and communicate information about how weather, plants, animals, and humans cause changes to the environment. All right, we should be able to ask questions about information and major changes to our environment and community, and be able to construct an explanation of how causes and effects of change can change in our community. All right, so yesterday we talked about ways people can change the environment. And that was new because we had originally just discussed ways that weather changes our environment. So we created a T-chart. Changes because of weather and changes because of people. So let's go over your answers. All right, litter. Is litter a change because of the weather or people? All right, litter is because of people. That's an effect of people. And a landfill. Landfills are caused by people. What about a hurricane? Hurricanes are caused by weather. What about a drought? Little or no rainfall, that's weather. A flood. Flood would be weather related. Too much water over dry land. And then fumes from your car would be air pollution from people, factories or cars, farmers. All right, let's review some of our vocabulary so far. All right, erosion, the wearing away of the land by weather, water, wind, ice. Erosion helped make many of the Earth's features, like mountains and valleys, our coastlines, canyons were made that way. Remember, it's a slow land change. All right, flood, an overflow of water over normally dry ground. All right, this is something that happens quickly. Whenever there is a shortage of rain over a long period of time, so this takes a while, there is drought. All right, what is pollution? Pollution is waste that harms the air, land, and water. All right, remember, if it's in the air, that's air pollution. All right, if it harms the land, that's land pollution, like litter. All right, and then if it harms the water, all right, see, we have litter here. Remember, you can have oil in the water. That is water pollution. All right, all of those are different types of pollution. Now, let's look carefully at these pictures. What is happening in each picture? Let's look. Or what's going on in this picture, guys? Yeah, the sidewalk is cracking. Who caused the sidewalk to crack? The tree roots. That's right. The tree roots are growing and it's causing the sidewalk to break or crack. What's going on in this picture? We see a squirrel. What's he gathering? He's gathering nuts. Why? To have for the winter to eat. All right, what is this man doing? He's building a home. What did they have to do before they could start building the home here? Yeah, they had to clear the land. What are they doing in this picture? Cutting the tree down. What about this picture? There's an ant bed in between the bricks. And the ants decided to make their home there. What about with the bird? The bird is gathering materials to do what? To make its own home or nest. That's right. All of these are going to create a change in the environment. All right, let's learn about some more changes. Building. People need buildings, but they also need to protect natural resources. They may need to cut down some trees to make space for buildings. However, they should not cut down all the trees. Animals use trees for homes and for food. When trees are cut down, animals must find new homes and new ways to get food. If they cannot do these things, they will die. What can cause an animal to need a new home? Yes, if someone cuts down their home, either to make room to build a home or for some other reason they decide to cut down that tree, the animal must find another place to live. It says the land where these houses are built was once a habitat for animals and plants. So once they build houses in an area, all the animals that were here have to relocate to another area. All right, now let's see how animals can cause changes. An environment is made up of all the living and non-living things in a place. Animals, plants, and people can all cause changes to environments. It says animals that can only live in streams must move or they may die. Beavers cause many changes when they build a dam on a stream. All right, why do the beavers build this? They want to block off the area so that they can catch what? Yes, they want to catch fish. So that is the beaver's way of catching fish. So he's pretty smart about changing his environment. Animals change their environments in many ways. Foxes dig holes, and elephants knock over trees. Beavers build dams, which form ponds. They pile sticks, branches, and mud over a shallow area of running water. The dam blocks the running water and makes a pond. When beavers cut down trees, some birds and insects lose their homes. The deeper water of the pond helps the beavers hide from animals that would eat them. The pond becomes a home for some kinds of plants and animals. So it helps the beaver survive and live, but it causes problems for other animals. Now let's see how plants can cause changes. Plants can help the environment. Plant roots help hold soil and sand in place. This helps prevent erosion by wind and water. At Cumberland Island Beach, sea oats grow on the sand dunes. The roots of the plants help hold the sand in place when the wind blows. Plants can also harm the environment. When a plant is starting to grow, small roots can grow into cracks in rocks or sidewalks. As the plant grows, the roots will break up the rock or sidewalk. All right, so here are sea oats. All right, growing. This will keep the sand from blowing away or eroding. All right, they also do the same thing at Mexico Beach, Florida. They grow the sea oats on the side of the beach area, the coastline, to try to keep it from eroding. All right, now in this picture, you see the plants are cracking the rock. Here, it's causing damage here. It's helping here, but causing damage here. Some plants grow very fast. They can grow on top of houses and other plants. The kudzu plant is a vine. Warm weather in the summer makes the plant grow very fast. The plant will grow right over other plants. The plants that are covered do not get enough light. This can cause them to die. All right, guys, look at the picture. The kudzu vine has grown to cover this house. You can barely even see the house. You see a little bit of the roof. It's not completely covered with the kudzu vine. That is amazing. All right, here we have a video you can watch today. All right, big change in the big forest. Today it's about how plants and animals can change our environment. All right, for review, which shows a change in the environment? Flowers growing in the sun or a tree that has been uprooted? You'll decide, say it out loud, and then when you take it out of presentation view,